the Millicent Quibb School of Etiquette for Young Ladies of Mad Science. Written by G. Edwina Candlestank, that's me. As told to Kate McKinnon, not sure who that is. Read by Kate McKinnon and Emily Lynne, who I'm told are sisters in real life. Isn't that fun? Forget not. Important. Listen. Forget not, my dear listeners, to look for your special PDF with essential illustrations and diagrams. Without it, I'm afraid you will be entirely lost, and I don't want you to be lost. Forward. Good evening. My name is Dr. G. Edwina Candlestank. I'm a mad scientist, a prize-winning quiltist, and a one-time concert violist. Man, do I hate the viola. I begin this book from my study, which is wood-paneled and gorgeous. It was in this very study that my publisher, Mr. Bookman, called and said, "Dr. Candlestank, your adult books about mad science are not selling very well." And I said, "Well, crud in a tub, why do you think that is?" And he said, "They're very dry. No one is going to buy a book called The Unnatural Yams of Alberta, a History." And I said, "You clown, that book is a page-turner." And he said, "Why don't you write a book about mad science for the young?" And I said, "Okay, fine, but I can't type right now because my hands are lizard hands." And he said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "I just did an experiment with an iguana, and now my hands are lizard hands, and I can't hold a pen. Was I not clear?" In any case, I got my human hands back, and I realized Mr. Bookman was right. I must write a book about mad science for the young, because it is the young who will save us, and indeed must save themselves. Now, I've thought about it a lot, and I think the best way to illustrate to you, my dear listener, how you too can become a young mad scientist is to tell you the tale of 3 children who did just that. One day, they were ordinary, if ostracized, children in the snooty town of Antiquarium, and the next, they found themselves at the center of an infernal battle. Chances are you've never heard of this battle, of Gertrude, Eugenia, and Dee-Dee Porch, pupils of the Millicent Quibb School of Etiquette for Young Ladies of Mad Science, and their valiant fight against the nefarious Crinetics Research Association. But I guarantee you, had they not bothered, you would not be sitting there right now. Or standing. I don't presume to know your chair status. This book is a record of their struggle, a struggle that is, of course, ongoing. Signed, Dr. G. Edwina Candlestank. P.S. This book has a lot of little footnotes and asides. I've recorded them. You don't have to listen to them, but you could if you had time on your hands. But if you do have time on your hands, I do suggest washing it off because it chafes the skin. Warning. Ooh. The situations contained in these books could cause instant death. Extremely instant death. Bad. Semi-instant death. Worse! Burning in the upper extremities. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Burning in the lower extremities. Ah! Permanent intestinal parasites. Being shrunk to the size of a seed. Oh no. Sprouting plants from the top of the head and or fingertips. Cauliflower ear. Crab foot. Quesadilla brain. Abdomen grenade. Wasting away. Get ready, you guys. Heed my tale, I tell no fib. Beware the home of Millicent Quibb. She'll twist your skull until it's loose, then pickle your brain in lemon juice. Her hair is wild, her clothes are smelly, all coated with fish and rotted jelly. You needn't fear the witch's curse. Mad scientists like her are much, much worse. If you hope to grow up past 11, or have a birthday when you're 7, or even make it past the crib, beware the home of Millicent Quibb. Children's rhyme, Antiquarium and surrounding environs, 1911-ish.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?